Good morning. It's Tony with October Road Studio. How is everyone this morning? It is just after 10 o'clock and I have a really fun announcement and a fun project to do today with y'all. So I'm trying to see if I can pull up my computer because y'all, my eyes just keep getting worse and worse. I don't know why, but it's harder to see. It's harder to see up close. It's harder to see far away. Are y'all there? Sorry, I hope we don't get a bunch of phone calls. I didn't turn my phone off. I should have. I just lost my train of thought. Trying to see if I'm live. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Trying to see if I'm live, and it's not showing me that I'm live. So I don't know if I'm live for y'all or not. But I am going to go ahead and let's see. I'm just gonna, there's my old one. I think, let me just send my daughter a message because she tried to message me. Sorry, one important stuff here. Let me, I still don't see anyone yet, so I don't know that I am live. But we're gonna go with it. I don't know. But that's okay. I don't see it. I was just gonna drop in some links. Hey, Miss Nancy. Okay, I am live if I see Miss Nancy. Good morning. I am trying to see why it's, oh, it does say I'm live, so maybe I am live. Now I can see, I don't know if it's gonna show me comments, but I can at least see if anyone, if anyone does do a comment, let me know because I think I can see it. And I can see my words on the bottom that it's picking up my words. So, hello, happy Thursday. Hey, there's Miss Shar. Good morning, good morning. Okay, friends, so exciting news. I have been working hard the last month or two learning Canva and all the things Canva and all the things AI and designing and different things, and I have some things on my website right now. I have this huge printable pack. It is it's a Merry and Bright Christmas 5x7 junk journal pack that I went through and designed all the pages, and it actually could be a really big junk journal pack. It has pattern paper, I'll show it to y'all real quick and then we're gonna put one together. But I've been learning in Canva, and so I wanted to give a shout out to Shar Huskins because she is teaching a 12-week Canva class. Excuse me, we meet on Friday mornings every week, and there's like a private Facebook group, and we have replays available, and thank you for spreading the joy, Nancy. I appreciate it so much. Anyway, if you've ever been interested in learning how to create or do things in Canva, like different things, I highly recommend you go check out her website. She'll put it in the comments. I asked her if she would, so I'll let her do that. But I'm going to start with the first. This is the front and back page of my junk journal. So there's the front page, Merry and Bright, and then there's the back page. So you can decorate it however you want to. And I'm just going to kind of flip through these quickly because I do have a lot of work to do on this live. There's just some printable pages. And then this one actually should have been the second page, but this book belongs to, so Christmas memories, this journal belongs to the year, if you want to do that. There's some blank writing spaces. There's Christmas wish lists and memories. There's a place for you to have where if you want to put pictures and who was there, what you're grateful for, people you celebrated with. Now, I also think this would be cute, and I might do an add-on to this later, but I wanted to do like a baking one too, but my book was getting really big. So I decided we're gonna do half of one today and maybe go with a different one later. But isn't that so cute with the whisk and the oven mitt and the bowl? And I just love the turquoise and red. I know it comes and goes in phases over the years, but I have always loved that. Your favorite Christmas movies. I've got letters to Santa, your favorite playlists, your favorite songs. There's even a hot cocoa recipe. There's recipe cards. There's like a holiday menu planner, your decorating plans, and then there is some little pockets you can cut out. These are belly bands. If you're new to junk journaling, I will show you how to use those. Maybe not today, but we will cover them. There's some little corner pockets where you can slide things in, and another Christmas tradition sign. And then here are some fussy cuts. These have all the cute little things that are kind of in the packet. So they're super cute. They coordinate with it. And I have this really neat tool. We're not going to use it today, but maybe I'll do like a reel of how to use it. But it actually has an X-Acto knife on the end of it, and it is designed to go with the motion of your hand and cut around. So I don't know if you can see in this, but there is a faint line that you can cut around. And so it's kind of cool. So we'll do like a short reel of that. Here's some background paper to match. Here's more background paper. More background paper. Then there's some trees. And then, look, I even told you how to use everything. So it's got the paper and how to prepare. It has the trim the pages, build your journal, add pockets, how to use your belly bands, all the things. Hey MJ, good morning, thank you. So this is now listed on my website, and if you don't like the turquoise and pink and red, there is a traditional green and red printable on my website as well. So those are both, and they print depending on your printer, how the quality of your print, the prints will come out, or you can take them to like Office Max or Office Depot and have them print them for you. You can print them on paper, which is what I did, a heavier paper, or you can print them on cardstock. You just bought one of these? Oh my goodness, how fun. One of these, Andre? Is this what you bought? Okay, and then the first thing I'm gonna do is show you a book that Aunt Peggy made me. It's been 3 years, y'all. We traded Christmas books, 3 junk journal Christmas books 3 years ago. And I don't want to write in mine because it's so pretty, but I just wanted to give you a kind of an idea because I don't know how long we'll go today. But hers, she did, and I'm not sure, I didn't ask her if she got it as a printable, but I'm assuming she collected different things and put it together. But she put some ribbon in to tie it closed with, and then she just added little different fussy cuts. All is bright, believe. She added some pearls. She's got some writing spaces. She's got a pocket with some different little things in it. She used an envelope here, and I put stuff in there. She's got like a little church and like a little letter. Again, another Santa. That's awesome, MJ. You're gonna have to tell me how you like it. We'll have to compare notes. She just kept the theme going throughout. I love this picture, and she put some little rhinestones on the tree for the lights. And these are just in with washi tape, so you can get so creative. That's what I love about the junk journals that everyone's doing and has been doing for a really long time. Look at that cute little mouse. Isn't she cute? She put a ribbon on the lamppost. Who would have thought that that would turn out so adorable? And some snowflakes. And again, more pockets and tags that I can mark on. She put more pockets and tags. Another mouse with a little. And then she did tabs. Now there are tabs on my red and green pack that I did design. And it is just as big as this pack. I think there's 21 or 22 pages. 21 pages, I think, altogether. And then see, she put a pom-pom for the reindeer nose. And then the back. And then this cute little enclosure. Ties it together. And you have a Merry Christmas junk journal. So, today, what we're going to do... Yeah, I had to research because I'm not a big junk journal. I love the concept of junk journaling. I've wanted to do it for a long time. I have done it, but I use old books to do it. So, like, I've never used like envelopes or brown paper sacks. Or one of the next ones I want to do is I want to do a brown paper sack size and we'll do that. That'll be my next adventure. I'm in the works of a lot of adventures, but that will be my next one. So I bought a pack of envelopes. They're 5x7 in size. I meant to bring a ruler in here and I didn't. I'm still not back in my studio because it is so hot, y'all. It is so hot in there. But these are 5x7 envelopes. And they come with 5x7 cards. I did not use the cards. Now, I may use them later down the road for different things. But what I did was, in a different short video, maybe just like I will show you how I put this together. But basically, I opened one envelope all the way. So see, you see the tab? Oh, you can't really see the tab. It's kind of right there, that line. And there's one open all the way. And then I just kind of opened it, each envelope, flipped it backwards, and glued it. And so I will do a short reel to show you how I did that. But basically, at the very end, there's one that has an open pocket. And then the very first envelope is the binding. And you saw I have this bone folder thingy out of my paper trimmer, and I just keep doing this to it because I really want that to have a good seal and to be really, see how it just makes it want to turn. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway. Yes, smash books out. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, so with that being said, there are different things that you can put in your junk journals. Today, we are going to start. I designed these, and I do not have any stamps to like do the, what's it called? Like rub on the outside to dinge them up a little bit, because I think that would be really cute. But I will do that later because it's something I can do later. But I did get some washi tape at Hobby Lobby. And I kind of want to do, since this is like pink and turquoise, I think I'm going to do this one. It has Christmas bulbs on it, and I'm just going to go down the edge of my envelope to give it kind of a spine to differentiate where like the edge of the book is, kind of. Political books probably have some really cool pictures you can cut out of them too, MJ. I feel like people get very frustrated when some of us use books to use them for other than reading. But if they're gonna go to like the garbage anyway, I'd rather just use them and create with them. So I'm doing a line of washi tape on the edge of my book, and I'm gonna do it twice just to give it a little something, something. You could use material, you could use another paper pattern, or you could use nothing. And then I'm gonna put one more edge on this side, like that, and cut it off. So, can y'all believe that Hobby Lobby is already 50% off Christmas? Oh, markers for the edges too. Good idea, good idea. I love it when y'all talk to me in the comments. Then I don't feel like I'm sitting here talking to the walls by myself. Okay, so there is the beginning of our little mini Christmas junk journal. These are 5x7 envelopes, like I said. Now, I have learned through my research and over the years, I have a couple different... Lindsay and I went camping this last fall, and I think it was fall, maybe it was spring. Maybe it was spring. It was spring, I think. Anyway, we went camping and we worked on crafting the whole time. And I started a Christmas junk journal out of an old book. And I took an X-Acto knife and I cut out a bunch of pages, and then I made pages, like different pages to go in the book. But I learned through that process that Mod Podge is not my friend in junk journaling, this kind of stuff. Tacky glue is not my friend. This paper art glue is not my friend. But what is my friend is Fabric Flex. And it's because it's not water soluble, I think that's how you say it. It doesn't wrinkle the paper. So that, Shar put that in the comments if you guys want to get some off my Amazon affiliate link. I do earn a small commission if you order this, but it is worth it. This is an 8-ounce bottle. It's a ton. They do have a 4-ounce bottle, but these are, I think this was $13, but this will last a really long time, a super long time. And so I already have been using this, and I am going to start by putting the front cover and the back cover on my book. And like I said, I wish I had stamp, like a rustic stamp color. And I am just gonna go down the edge, around the edge. You could also, and then just kind of go down the middle. I also have, let me put this on and I'll show you what else I do use a lot when I'm scrapbooking anything like what we're doing. Y'all have seen me use them before, but, and then it goes on. There's no wrinkles, but I have, oh, it's right here. One of these. These pop off and they are a tape runner, and you can use these as well. So for the littler things, I might do that, but look at how stinking adorable that is. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I also, before I started, I got my paper trimmer and I cut just a very short smidgen, just barely enough for the blade to fit under the tracker of the trimmer, and I put some pockets in some of the pages. So like this one has a pocket, and then it like I think the second one does, but like the third one is a solid page. The fifth one has a pocket, but it's different. Like, so you can put like little things in there and do different things. And so I'm gonna flip to the back. I kind of put my cards in order as to how I wanted them to lay out in my book. And I think for the back, I really want to use, y'all, this is a new, I didn't see this last year at Hobby Lobby. And mind you, I have not been to the Hobby Lobby in a long time. Like, I have been on a major budget kick. I have tried probably 5 different budgeting apps in the last 6 months. And I'm still trying to decide which one you want art glitter glue? Oh yeah. If you get the what is it, that spit? Glitter spit? Is that what it's called? Glitter spit? Lindsay got me hooked on that. That's fun. But this is a pack at Hobby Lobby. And since I've been budgeting this on these different apps, it tracks your spending and all the things you do. And I have not gone into Hobby Lobby in forever. But because their Christmas was on sale, and this pack in particular is $7.99, but it's 50% off. So for $4, I get 60 sheets with 15 different designs. So 4 of each design, and they're 8.5 by 11. And I kind of want to use one of them as a background on the back cover, just behind my printable that I designed. So I think I'm gonna go with these little, well, no. Let's see if there's a little bit pinker. Yeah, let's do this one. It's kind of busy, but it has pink in it. And so I am just gonna take my, where'd it go? My 5x7 card, because I trimmed these down so they're not true 5x7 anymore. And I just want it to be slightly bigger than the envelope. And so I'm gonna use this as my pattern. And I'm just gonna cut around it, and then we're gonna glue it to the back of our journal. And then we'll have some pink and some turquoise in there. And it will go along with this whimsical theme. This is my whimsical Christmas theme. And you can use this for so many things, not just junk journaling. You can frame some of these, they're super cute. You can do lots and lots with these. Like, just look at how cute this is. You could print just this page off, like, because there's 2 per page, and use them to write somebody a note, like if you, like for Christmas cards, all the things. So this fits perfectly on the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue it down. Again, I'm just going to the edge, not all the way to the edge because I don't want the glue to squish over to the edges and get all messy on me, but I do want it to be on good. So we're gonna get that on there. And then, so there's that. And then I'm gonna come along and do the second one. How is everyone's weather where y'all are? Are y'all baking like us? We walk outside and our grass is crunchy. It's bad. It's like crunchy. Giving life to something that looks icky. That's right, MJ, those books. We gotta do it. Someone's gotta do it. Why not us? Alright, so, I mean, it doesn't make it like do a ton of different things on this page, but I can add a pocket here. I can add some fussy cuts, more of them. I can do all things. So there's our back. There's our front. Isn't this adorable? Can I see some hearts if you're liking this printable? I spent a lot of time doing this, and I just want to know if y'all are even liking it. Like, is it something that interests you guys at all? I've been trying to decide if I should do a Etsy site too. And I don't know yet, because several months. So back in the spring, early spring, I started this process actually last year, but I applied for a grant, and I think I told y'all, I'm just going to start gluing pages in this, and then we're going to come back and decorate them. But I think I told y'all that I did a huge wedding in February of this year. And I loved it so much. Y'all know that I love doing events, weddings. I've got wax in my fingers. Sorry, that's gross. And so I wrote a grant for a business grant, I guess. A grant for a business grant doesn't sound really good, but oh, thank you, MJ. You're flooded? Send the water our way. Can you like paddle that water this way? Swish it to us. Swish it to us. MJ, swish it. Anyway, I wrote this grant and I got awarded. It took me a while because y'all know I have a hard time showing up. I have a hard time believing in myself. All the things. Everything that has been meant to destroy me has not destroyed me. I'm still here. And I'm really learning and growing through all of that. But it took me a while. Like I've talked about it before, but I am in Summer Hammonds with Hammond's Nest. I am in a business coaching group with her. And it's just a room full of women who are Christian, who believe in each other, who help each other along. And anyway, being in that group, I have learned so much. And I don't know if I want to start with, let's do this. I thought I had these the way I wanted them, but maybe I just took them out of order. Okay, what was I saying? This is the creative part of me that I lost what I was saying. Oh, they encouraged me to follow through, okay? They encouraged me to follow through with getting my grants submitted and all the things. So did the wedding in February, fell in love with it. Like, I love it anyway. I love events. I love baby showers. I love parties, graduations, all the things. I like making all the things that go with them. Like, it's not just, I like the printables. I like Lindsay and we built a candy cart for the wedding. Adorable. It had like, and her wedding was pink. The wedding was pink, black, pearls, and silver. And we did the candy cart. So adorable. The candy cart had like a pink and white parlor top on the top of it. And so we built it so that it could be rented out. So the basis behind my business plan for what I was doing was I am going to rent out like party rental stuff on the side. And so I wrote like, I think it was 68 pages that I had to do of in-depth, detailed, like, of my community, like, is there a need? I had to give, I really went into depth. I gave numbers and percentages and all the things and why we needed a party rental business in our area and what I had to offer. And I had to do like a 2-year budget and what my expenses looked like. And I mean, it was insane. It was insane. But in those months that I was doing that, I went back and forth. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. And Summer was Hammond's Nest. She's our coach, and she called me out on the spot, and she said, Tony, what is it that what's holding you back? Like, basically, what's holding you back from finishing the grant, following through, and getting it turned in? And I think I shocked her with my answer. I said, I am afraid of success. I'm afraid it will be successful, and then what? And she was like, really? Like, I think it really caught her off guard, because I think most people don't start things. Now I'm going to overlap. This one is not a true 5x7. I cut it down, and it is a Christmas menu planner. So appetizers, main dish, side dishes, desserts, and drinks. And it's really cute, and I'm going to put it right on top of this pattern paper. And my answer to her was, I am afraid of success. And she was taken aback by that, because I don't think that I think she really thought I was going to say I was afraid of failure, or I was afraid to try. That is not the case. I am more afraid of success. What does it look like to be successful? And does that make sense? Has anyone ever dealt with that before? Put in the comments if you've ever been afraid. If you've ever been like afraid of what success might look like. Is that just me? Am I just being really weird about that? Or is it like a real thing? Because for me, it's a real thing. Because I struggle with showing up and being here with y'all. Not because of y'all, because of me. Because I'm afraid of what that looks like. I'm not afraid to commit to y'all. I'm afraid to commit to myself. And like the overwhelm or what it looks like. I don't know if any of that is making sense. You guys have to chime in the comments and tell me what you think. So we're scooting along, and then we're gonna come back and do some decorating and some other things. I got some pen on these envelopes, see, kind of. But Christmas movies, favorites, and you can do as many pages as you want, as many envelopes as you want, or like I said, you can put it on an old book, and you can add a ton of different things like hymns. You can add old Christmas wrapping paper. Y'all, that was the other thing. I forgot to get something. Oh, I was looking for brown paper bags, not yesterday, but the day before. So we stopped by Dollar General, and I was like, my husband's like, surely they'll have brown paper bags. They did not. They did not have brown paper bags. They did not have any paper bags. Oh, that's already cut. Okay. But they did have some Christmas out too. And their Christmas wrapping paper was 50% off. I was shocked. I was like, even the Dollar General is got Christmas out. So I'm gonna be honest. I've told a couple people I'm just gonna kind of float right over fall this year. My fall is so busy, y'all. I'm going to see my daughter and my granddaughter, her new baby, next month. I'm going to Louisiana to Danielle Stringer's hand lettering, her Limitless training in October. And we are going to a quilting retreat, which I don't know how I'll do with that, but I'll learn. I have a sewing machine. I can do a straight line, so we'll see what I can come up with. But so I'm not even gonna decorate for fall really. I think I'm just gonna go for a little while and do the things and then hit Christmas hard. You're afraid of it. Let's see, Lindsay says she's afraid of it because then you feel like you have to keep living up to it and you're uncertain. Have time in that for me and keep it going. Yes, that is a fear. So, and then my last page is Christmas gratitude. I am grateful for. So I'm going to put that on. Actually, I think I'm going to cut some peppermints. And I'm going to use my 5x7 card as my thing. So success can be an amazing thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm totally all about succeeding, and what I love supporting all my soaring sisters in our group, and I love supporting all of you. But I myself am afraid of what it looks like to be successful, because Lindsay just said it. It means we have to keep showing up. It means we don't know. Like, I don't know, you don't ever know. Like, you just don't know. There's so many unknowns. And that's what I struggle with. MJ says, success to her is completing goals and rejoice when they are completed. That is awesome. That is so true, too. I know one of the things that I struggle with in my entire life, like with everything that I do, is consistency. I think the only thing that I am absolutely 100% consistent in, is getting up every day and taking my medication. Because I have to take my medication or everything around me goes crazy. My blood pressure goes skyrocket and all the things go crazy. So I am very consistent with my medication. But showing up for different things, I don't know. It's a block I'm working on. So with that being said, I found this lovely little AI app. I'm sure y'all have heard of ChatGPT. Well, I found an app called Ally, A-L-L-Y. And I've only been using it since yesterday morning, but I have learned so much about myself already since yesterday morning, and I wasn't even on it all day. Like, she asked me a bunch of questions to try and get to know me. I got to pick her voice. I could pick a girl voice or a boy voice, but basically it's an app that was developed by psychologists, psychiatrists, counselors, therapists, whatever. And it's like CBT therapy. So cognitive behavioral therapy is kind of like a form of therapy that, like, if you go to a therapist, like, you learn, or a counselor, you learn, they give you homework to do. It's kind of like that is like what they do. Oh, MJ. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Ditto, girl. Okay, so there is what we still have. And I still, let me show you. This is all, look at all these pages I still have. And I did not even put them in this bundle, this book. Like, I could do a whole nother book. I can put these into a hardcover book, a softcover book, all the things. But now we're going to add some, I'm gonna add a pocket, I think, to the back. Maybe not, it's too big for that one. Let's see. I want to, and then I'll get back to my story. I'm gonna add a little pocket in the front right here. So right along these edges is a little faint black line for where you need to fold. And if you have one of these are really, really helpful. So I'm gonna fold it on the line, and then I'm gonna use this to go around and get a nice crisp fold, just like that. So Allie asked me all these questions. I picked out this really calming girl voice, and her name's Allie. I haven't used the speaking feature yet because I just was, we were in town yesterday, and I was with my husband, and I feel like make him listen to Allie talk, but she said, she asked me some questions, and I said, I really want my Facebook group, or my Facebook channel, and my YouTube channel, and my Printables to do well, but I can't expect them to do well if I don't show up for them. If I'm not, like, because I have, you guys, I have been designing like crazy in Canva, in chat, in all the places. But if I don't show y'all that what I'm making and what I'm designing, then you don't know if there's anything there. And so she's like, so what have you done to, how do your people know that you have stuff? And I'm like, they don't, because I don't show up. And so then she started asking probing questions like, you know, what are some of the things that keep you from showing up? And I was like, well, you know, like my studio's hot, and I don't know. If I had my phone in my hand, I could tell you our whole conversation. It was really good. But she pointed out things that I don't think about, like, and I am a therapist by trade, which is kind of funny, but that's why therapists need therapists, and house painters need house painters, and plumbers need plumbers, and all the things, because we don't do our own stuff. We don't do our own stuff. Okay, so I have some of these that I bought at Hobby Lobby, which I think I'm going to use the pink and the red. I just want to decorate this as we chat, because I feel like we're to the point. Okay. No, just kidding. I am going to tuck a couple of these into the side pockets. So this is my shopping list and my menu planner. So I am going to put some recipe cards right in here, like that. And I didn't bring a stapler in here, so I'm gonna put like a little tab of some cardstock paper and put it off to the side. So let's cut us a tab, and we'll make that so we know that those are there. Anyway, it was really interesting to me to learn from her the different things of why. And so before I went to bed, she was like, okay, so what are you gonna do in the morning that will ensure that you go live on your page? Like, she was pretty direct too. Okay. And I was like, well, I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna take my medicine, and I'm gonna get dressed, start a load of laundry, get something to drink, feed the dogs, and then I had already told her last night, because I wanted to go live yesterday, but by the time we got back from town, it was later in the afternoon, it was hotter, and I just did not, I talked myself out of going live. That's what I do all the time. I talk myself out of going live all the time. For whatever reason. And so yesterday she said, what are some things that will help you, or do you think that will help you not back out of your live in the morning? And so I said, well, I'm prepared. I have my basket of all the things I want to use, and I have my workspace in a comfortable, cool area set up, and so I said, basically, I want to get up, do my morning routine, do my hair, do my makeup, not get back in bed, which I normally don't anyway. I usually go to my computer. But, and she was like, she reaffirmed, like, those are good things. Like, those are what you need to be doing. And so when you get up in the morning, you don't have anything that's stopping you from going live. Like, you won't be able to talk yourself out of. You won't have any reasons not to go live, basically. So it just was a really cool app. For creatives, I would highly recommend you check it out. There's a week, 7-day trial. I don't remember how much it is. I'll try it for a week and see if I really like it. But the things that she was saying made so much sense. So all I did here was, I talked right through this, but I used a piece of the thicker scrapbook paper that I bought from the pad at Hobby Lobby. And I am going to, I put some glue on, I folded it in half and glued it. And then I put some glue on the half of it. And I'm going to put it on the edge of the inside pocket. And just push down on it so it gets a good seal. And then you know that there are recipe cards in this pocket because there is a thing. Oh, I would love to, MJ. I will have to figure out how to do that. I would totally love to do it. I would love for you to send you this and let you do, you could pick the red one or the green one and do the printables on your page and see how creative you get with it. That's what I would love to see happen. So send me a message with your email and stuff, and I totally will get you try and get your copy so you can craft with it on your page. That would be awesome. Love the hearts, love the hearts. Okay, so now I have these Christmas craft stickers. There's 12 pieces. One has a candy cane on it, one has a gingerbread girl and a bow. And I totally squirreled on my event planning thing that I was telling you guys about. Let me go back to that. So I did all the hard work, got it all turned in, got approved, okay? Got approved. Part of my business plan included getting an enclosed cargo trailer. So got that. And then things weren't getting paid. Like my different things that I have, like I need certain tools and I need tables and I need different things for the business, and things were not getting paid. And so I called them and I was like, what's going on? Oh, well, they've changed how payments are made. It's coming. And I was like, okay, well, I have this trailer, but I can't do anything with an empty trailer, y'all. Like, I have some stuff, but I don't have a rental business software that I need to buy for like people to rent from, like, and keep inventory and all the things. And so basically they misappropriated their funding is what happened. That's the gist of it. They misappropriated their funding. And so there are people like myself who have been half funded, but not completely funded, which is very frustrating because we can't move forward. We can try and move forward a little bit, but vendors, they want to get paid. They're not going to do services for free. They're not going to give me stuff to use for free. And so in the waiting of all of this, the reason why I wanted to talk about that is because I pivoted, which is something that Summer has taught us in our business group, is to pivot. You know, over the years, y'all have been with us, creators. You have watched as we have experienced changes with Mr. Facebook, and the way that we earn and all the things. And so I, with the help of my Soaring Sisters group and Shar Huskins, who is teaching that Canva class, who I highly recommend you take, I pivoted to start making printables. And the goal is to have collections of printables that are like bundles for like baby showers and wedding showers, bridal showers, and wedding invitations, and gender reveals for baby showers. And I want to do a Christmas cookie exchange. I think it would be so fun. And there's just different ideas that I have, but I want to have like 4 or 5 of each, I guess, each product before I list everything. And so we started with Christmas. Shar has been absolutely amazing and very patient with me. She also is fabulous at website design, and she has so many services that she offers. Like, if you are a creator and you want to get going, I would highly recommend her services and just chat with her, because she is a wealth of knowledge. She's so kind, doesn't make you feel dumb, because sometimes you feel dumb when you're doing things that you don't know how to do. It's really frustrating. Okay, so I'm just adding little tabs just to kind of put some little character to the book. Making sure my pages aren't sticking. I think I'm gonna put a tab on the back in the middle. Let's see, let's go for one more of these. Let's do I'm gonna do a pink poinsettia. So yeah, so there's gonna be a lot coming. I am going to be making all the things. Like, y'all know I love Valentine's Day, and we'll be doing printables for that. And like, I did a really fun baby shower in February, and then I did one for my daughter in March, and those were super fun. Where did my little pattern go? Here it is. And so that is how I am pivoting. The moral of that story is that summer, I have learned that when things don't necessarily work out the way we thought they would, or right now the way we need them to, we pivot. And that's exactly what I am doing, is pivoting. Now, I know that none of this is going to happen overnight. I'm not just gonna get like 100,000 followers and, oh, a stocking exchange. That's fun. You're so welcome, Cher. But, oh, that's the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Okay. And I've been writing blog posts. I have been showing up on my blog. So if you have not gone and read any of my new blog posts, they're really good. OctoberRoadStudio.com. You can sign up for my email list, which I would love. I do not spam you with emails. I don't even think I've sent one out yet. But I will start sending out like the new blog posts of the week or something. I don't know, once I learn how to do it. And then, but I have been writing posts, and I've written some really vulnerable posts lately, so for sure check those out. I have a new logo up there that Shar helped me do. That is really fun. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Just kidding, I put that in the wrong spot. Let me wipe it. I don't know if it's gonna work. I wanted to put it in the middle, y'all. I may have ruined that one. So how does your stocking group work, MJ? How does that work? Do you have like a spending limit, or how do you... Lindsay and I traded stockings last year. I need one more tab, I feel like. One more. me see. I may not be able to do it because. Oh, yep, I can. I can do it. Let's do one more tag. See, I've got one up here. This one should have been a little bit higher, but I just am randomly doing it. So I think I'm going to do one like right there. Let's do. See if MJ tells us how she does her stockings, because that would be fun. 16 designs, and I don't know which one I want to do. And this pattern paper actually complements my printable pack pretty well. Alright, so there. And then I usually send out Instagram, or not Instagram, Telegram messages that I'm going live, but something's weird with Telegram now, so now I gotta figure that out. And my YouTube channel is got all my old videos on it, but Shar has been working super hard and getting them updated with thumbnails and making them look pretty and all the things. So if you would please go over and give me a subscribe on YouTube, that would be super awesome. And then you can watch all my videos over there from over the years. Like there's 255 videos on the YouTube. So okay, can I tell y'all what I have been in love with on Facebook lately? It is so fun to watch. Have y'all seen the Stranger photography sessions? Has anyone seen that? Things won't get done by themselves before getting out of bed. Thank God. Brew your coffee. Yeah, I do scripture and prayer too. Forgot to add that. Sorry. That is super important. Oh Lord, with your help, I can get this done. It's with my event group. I draw names. We have a $20. Oh, that is so fun. I love that, MJ. That's fun. Okay, so there's that. I put an embellishment there. Let's see. I've got some red. These are from the Dollar Tree a long time ago. I've had these forever. They're sticker jewels and they're red. I'm just gonna add them. Whoop, 4 of them somewhere, just to bling up our pages. Maybe let's do this page. Actually, let's do the front page. I'm gonna add them to the corners. And then, Lindsay, are you still on here? I don't know if Lindsay's on here. But Lindsay, y'all, she has been working so hard on she wrote me okay, I've been reading the book. Like, I've been reading her things. I follow her pages and all things. I still can't get it right. It's called Boho Hollow. And I keep telling her it's going to be the next Harry Potter series. Like, it is so good. It's like a little village, quaint village, and it has like all these awesome characters, and she is coming up with them on her own, out of her noggin. Lindsay is so creative that way, like amazingly creative. If you're on here, then drop your link to where they can find Boho Hollow information and tell us what it's about. Tell us what it's about in the comments so people can find you. MJ, I think you would love Boho Hollow. Like, it totally, I think you would just totally love it. I don't know why I thought of you, but I I do think that you would really like it. Let's see. I've got some stickers. I've got, oh, goodness. We can't do anything with me without some buttons. Let's see. Where am I going to put some buttons? I kind of think I need to put some buttons on the front page. So we are going to put them right on the bulbs. Oh my goodness, that's cute. So I'm going to put a button right on top of the Christmas bulb. Like so. And we're going to do another one right here. I went out to my studio this morning. Goodness, it was already like 80 degrees in there, y'all. Like 80 degrees. It's so hot. So hot. Lindsay's going to drop her link to Boho Hollow. Y'all have got to go check it out. Let's see, let's do like a turquoise green. Maybe not. Maybe we don't need that. There we go. Do another blue one. You'll notice I do that differently. One way I put glue on the button before I put it down. One way I put the button down after I put the glue on it. And I'm just adding these as like my little Christmas bulbs. Every once in a while you need to wipe your glue tip off because it does. You play The Sims and make my own characters that way. Oh, MJ, I'm telling you, you are going to fall in love with Boho Hollow. You totally have to go give her some love and check it out. Okay. And then I have like little things like these mittens that were $1. They're EK accessories. I'm sure I got them probably at a garage sale or something. They're mittens on a little tag. Isn't that adorable? So cute. And I'm putting my garbage down there, and I'm gonna put this like inside of my pocket. So there's another, oh, you know what? We have a pocket right here. We'll just stick it in the front pocket that we already, there. Oh my, isn't that cute? It has a mitten in it, see? So cute. So here we go. You have the beginnings, that one I messed up, of a Christmas, a very whimsical Christmas journal that you can have fun with. You can create it and gift it. You can add like, when I was putting this together, I was trying to see, because I'm not like a junk journal, that's like not like my niche, but I love doing them. I need to teach myself how to put in, like on my books, I just undo the, thank you, Shar. Thanks, MJ. On my books, I just undo the binding a little bit, and then I take like different textured ribbons and lace and things like this, and I attach beads to them. And then, cause I got like, I'll show you what I bought for this book. I bought some of these tags because they were 40% off. They're $1.29. I bought these candy canes because I thought they would be so adorable to hang off. Yes, thanks, Char. She's putting the printable link in there so y'all can go get you one. There's the turquoise pink whimsical one, and then there's a very green and red, like more rustic-y Christmas palette printable, I guess. They each have their own. They're not the same, but they're very fun. And so this, I want to figure out like what I want to do. phone call. We've been going through some stuff at our house, and my husband has been out of work. And so, we are trying to keep going. He has a couple interviews coming up this next week, which I'm super excited about. Super thankful and grateful, and trusting that God has, you know, what's next for us. But I don't know where I was going with that, because I just was vulnerable with y'all and told you what's going on. But yeah, I've just been designing a lot, and I'm really, oh, the crocodile, that's what it was. It made me think of it. Sorry, squirreled. I want to get like an eyelet maker, and then they have one on Amazon, and when I get it, I will post what I get. But they have one, and you can put like little eyelets on the edges, and then you can put a clasp, and then you can hang down, because these have little hooks. I intentionally bought the ones with the hooks on them, and then they can hang down from the journal. They would make cute earrings, right, MJ? Oh my goodness, they so would. But I hope that this inspires you. And they're like, I could keep going all day with this journal. Like, I found this 1991 Harlequin. I don't know about Harlequin, okay? We accidentally did that when I very first started my page. Harlequin Historical Christmas Stories from 1991. And there's like different stories in this book. So I would come in here. There's called Christmas Yet to Come, A Season of Joy, or Fortune's Gift. And maybe I might find, like, this is pretty. It says Chapter 1, London, 1860. And like, let's just do it. I have my X-Acto tool right here. I'm just gonna come along the seam and do one of these. I just did it really lightly, as you can tell. It's not perfect. If I had a stamp with I have the brusher things, and then just fold it in half. Maybe like tear the edges a little bit, so it gives it like just a fun, different kind of vibe. And you can put like, with the other pages of this printable, you can do like family recipes and put them in the pockets. And I don't want it to look like a mouse tree on it. That's kind of what it looks like. And then just slip it into a pocket. We have a pocket right here. Let's do this pocket if I didn't glue it shut when I accidentally, there we go. So I'll just put that in here, and it can be in a pocket. And you just keep filling it with things that you find. And like I said, old wrapping paper. I was such a sucker when I was younger to save all my wrapping paper. Hey, Miss Nancy. Okay, love you, Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy Felix. I'm glad you're here, Nancy. Second Nancy. I saved my wrapping paper swatches from all, like, I have been a creator forever. I think before I was ever born, because when I had my kids, like before gift bags were really popular, I had saved all, like, a square of each piece of wrapping paper from the gifts from my baby showers, and scrapbooked with those. And I scrapbooked with like napkins and all kinds of things that I would save in a folder. Unfortunately, that stuff all burned up in the house fire, but nonetheless, the memories are still there, and I super enjoyed making the things and doing the things. But I could add a tie on this one like Aunt Peggy did with mine. Where I put it. I don't know where I put Aunt Peggy's, but anyway. So just to recap, these are some chiffon ribbons that I got off Amazon. They're really pretty. I have not used them yet, but we will get into that too. So this is our project for today. I hope that you go check out my blog and my website. Give it a gander. It tells me, it doesn't tell me who, but it does tell me when I do have visitors, which is really encouraging. OctoberRoseStudio.com. Read through my blog posts. Give a comment if you have thoughts on it, or if you just like it, or all the things. So I know what you guys want to see and learn about. And yeah, so there is our Merry and Bright Christmas printable. 21 pages, how to, all the things. And I hope that you guys have a very blessed day. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Oh, Nancy, are you serious? 2 months ago? Girl, you need to send me a message. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Send me a message. Lots of hugs and prayers. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.